Hey everyone, it's been a while since I posted and I thought I'd show you one of my new upgrades on my van. So this is an 87 Toyota LE van. It's the yr26. So I recently got the digital cluster online from another van owner. And this is the 1980s, I'm guessing it's around the same year. It's the townace, which I was looking it up. I guess townace and the high ace are very similar, but of course it's this certain model. And I've got a couple good hours and days into this thing. So here's when you turn it on. And I used the fuel send unit from the MX-63 Cressida, and I had to modify the float just slightly because it would hit the baffle in the tank. And then I totally took this whole cluster apart and cleaned everything, and the camera does no justice how clean it is now. It actually is like super clean, because I think this was out of a 4-wheel drive because it was super dirty, and there was a bunch of repairs that need to be done on it. Electrical parts, ribbon cable, and of course shipping, you know, it got kind of messed up. So I did LED upgrade. So I've got some custom Linrose LEDs in there. They're not cheap ones, they're actually really nice. And trying to do all blue. I got to do blue there and probably blue there as well. But pretty nice. Revs up. Pretty cool. Here's a little bit. Let's see if I can get it. So you can see how clean it really is now. It's got some scratches, you know. Like I said, it was kind of beat up. And I think it's 110 kilometers. It does the little speed light, which it had the speed chime, but I just can't disabled the chime because I ain't trying to listen to that the whole time I'm driving, you know. But you can put the chime on there. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like the 86. Very similar to the 86. I think it also is pretty similar to the Celica Supra, because I also have one of those in the other car here. But I know you guys wanted to see this thing in action, so let's do a little drive. I've probably got 30 hours into this thing. The wiring, you know, it's not too hard. A couple pins you can actually pin out and just swap over, but most of it is, you know, cut and splice in the new wiring, because the plugs are different. There's one plug that interchanges, so you can use that, but I prefer the kilometers. I think it's kind of cool. I have seen a few people convert it to miles per hour. Inside you do some soldering, you know, changing around. I posted a bunch of this on my Instagram when I did it, so I mean, I might be able to do another video with all the step-by-step stuff I did. But as for wiring, I had to figure out all the wiring, and the fuel gauge took me a good 10 hours just to figure out the wiring on that, because I didn't want to like blow it up or anything. But I have it at full brightness, and then you can wire it without having the digital dimmer switch, because a lot of guys, you know, they want to use that, but it's kind of dumb, because the switch, all it does is it makes it stay full bright if you want, or you turn the switch and then it goes to dim. But like, why would you ever want it dim? I mean, if you want it dim, you can have it dim, but I just set it so it's at full bright. And then if I dim it down, it'll dim. See, it's getting dim. It's hard to tell, but there's off, and then that's the full dimness. This one has 88,000 kilometers on it. luckily it's in decent condition. There's a crack over there in the corner there, and there's one over there from shipping, you know, because, you know, good old shipping. I'm assuming this one came from like Australia or something, maybe Japan. Let's see if we can get it to show the little speed light for you. Timing curve is definitely, or the RPM curve is definitely for the 4Y and the 3Y, because these things don't make much power after 4,500. So you know, peak power is right there around 4. But I got too much traffic, so I couldn't get the speed to light up for you. But it just lights up yellow or like orangish color, and then when the fuel gets low, it lights up the fuel light there. And then this one's kind of cool. If you get it to a certain point, it hits about 3/4 on the temp. I just tested it. I've never overheated my van, but when it gets to like 3/4 on there, the little temp light lights up red. Tells you, hey, you're starting to get hot. It doesn't tell you you're gonna blow your head gasket. You know, it kind of warns you. So it's kind of cool. So there's the cluster in action. You guys enjoy this video. I know it's pretty cool. If anyone else knows where to get these things, hit me up, because I would like to buy another one if it's in cleaner condition, because this one's, you know, needs a lens to be really nice, or even just to have as a spare, because I can't find these. They're just super rare. This one fell on my lap and I took advantage of it. Got it, just barely got it in time. And the fuel sending unit is also the other thing that's rare. I don't know where you would find one for a van, but if anybody knows, hit me up. So I hope you guys liked the video, and take it easy. See you next time.